very much, guys. Another exclusive worldwide matchup for you. Singles competition. A young man who has been quite impressive on the independent circuit, already in the ring, Christopher Daniels, and he's going to face another Chris. Hard Knocks, Chris Candido, Tony, the former WCW World Cruiserweight Champion.
Former Cruiserweight Champion, but he is just something to come. And you talked about Chris Daniels. There's Chris Daniels, his opponent. We've heard so much about him, and this is his worldwide debut. Very confident. You can just see it right there, Mike.
Young man in his 20s, as we mentioned, has been very successful, and many people around the country have been waiting for Christopher Daniels to get his shot with World Championship Wrestling and see if he can compete with the big boys. He's known for many outrageous high-flying moves, and let's see how he does against the experienced veteran in Hard Knocks, Chris Candido.
Immediately, Candido goes to the ground attack, tries to kick him in the sternum to keep him grounded, but a good counter move. And one thing Daniels needs to learn, and that is to stay away from the fans, keep your focus on your opponent.
And I'm sure this has to be a feeling out process for both of these individuals, but Candido, a veteran, against this youngster, Christopher Daniels, and he's ready for it. Caught him in midair. Look at Chris Daniels able to hook onto the side headlock. The nice reversal, and Chris Daniels takes him back down to the mat, quickly stuffed off into the side head scissors, and as quickly as both men stand up, Daniels goes back to the side headlock.
And almost got a pin that time. This is textbook wrestling right here is what we've seen.
Now Candido able to maneuver Christopher Daniels back up to his feet, takes him into the corner. Referee Charles Robinson employs the count. Let's see if we get a clean break from Candido, and we don't. Drives the forearm right into the midsection of Daniels and rocked him with a knife-edge chop.
So many ways to wear your opponent down. Holds, maneuvers, counter holds, or maybe just get him in the corner and chop him or punch him down. The second part of the strategy being used here by Candido. Watch out.
Out of the corner. Daniels with the whip, and he's able to elevate Candido up and over the top turnbuckle. Attempted the baseball slide drop kick. Candido ducks down, but Daniels is ready, and he drives Candido face first into the ring apron. Now the split-legged moonsault up off the top rope and crashing down to Candido on the floor, and Daniels asks for the applause from the crowd, not necessarily receiving it. Oh, that'll stop him in his tracks. Low blow, right hand to the side of the jaw, and the steel chair, Daniels able to duck it, catches Candido with a boot to the midsection, and now,
oh, that's going to open him up.
Steel chair directly to the top of the head of Hard Knocks Chris Candido. And Christopher Daniels has certainly been impressive here in his WCW Worldwide debut. Both men back into the ring, and Daniels with those overhead clubbing blows to the back. Now able to duck the clothesline is Candido, but not able to avoid the back elbow. Springing off the ropes. Candido drives him down to the mat. Off the double leg. Goes for the cover, and again didn't have his weight positioned properly for the pinfall attempt. And even though Daniels is in plenty of pain, he was still able to kick out at 2.
Christopher Daniels got a lot of style, Mike, today, and fans out there, you know that. But he's running into a real veteran and a man who's very hungry to regain cruiserweight glory here in WCW.
Candido now an attempt to elevate Daniels, takes him up with the high vertical suplex, and showing his strength now by holding Daniels up into the air, the blood rushing to the head of Daniels, just toying with him at this point. What a great test of strength and show of strength from Candido before he finally takes him over.
I've never seen anyone held up that long, Mike. We've been calling many matches, but that's the longest we've ever seen anyone held up on a vertical suplex.
Great leg drop out of the corner off the middle rope. Referee Robinson down for the 2 count, and Daniels able to get the shoulder up at 2, and Candido, you see the frustration at this point, almost as if...
More leg strike, how about that move?
Snaps off the Frankensteiner, brings Candido back into the ring. Now jumping up the double move off the top rope with the moonsault, and Christopher Daniels came crashing down onto Candido, and I think he took the wind right out of himself with the landing.
Well, was it his landing, or did maybe Candido got a fist or an arm up in the air and caught him in the breadbasket?
Slugfest, the exchange of punches. Just when it looks like Candido is getting the better of the punches, Daniels catches him with a pair, shoots him off into the rope. Nice back body drop. Again to the ropes goes Candido. Drop kick caught him with the top boot right in the face. In the corner now. Right hand of the midsection, going to whip Candido out. The reversal into the corner by Candido, and caught the boot coming in. Out of the corner, tries for the tornado DDT, blocked by Candido, who reverses it into a Northern Lights type suplex, and then only a 2 count before Daniels is able to kick out.
The reversal that time from Candido was because he missed the enziguri that time, was because he had a good wide vertical base.
Oh! Underhook into a front suplex, and he spiked it. Dropped him on his head in the middle of the ring. Candido down and out, while Daniels, surprisingly, plays to the crowd rather than going for the pin. Now going to set him up. Inverted type move here. Spinning neck breaker. Just lays back the nonchalant cover, and that enables Candido to drape the leg over the bottom strand of rope and get the break.
We have seen a variety of spectacular, revolutionary type moves from the top and from the ground, but he's not been able to follow it up because he's wasted a critical amount of time here.
Candido able to float over, picks him up and drops him on his head. I'm not sure Daniels is going to be able to get up from many of those. Candido quickly out to the ring apron, now mounts the top rope. Diving headbutt, the swan dive off the top was on target. The cover, and 2 and 3. What a great competitive matchup here on WCW Worldwide, exclusively for you. And Hard Knocks Chris Candido proves to be the winner in a very, very tight match. I think Candido was surprised by how much Daniels put him to the test. Another super matchup exclusively on WCW Worldwide. Candido the winner, and we will be back with more right after this.
Welcome back, everyone. An interesting singles matchup. The showcase that we've spoken about, involving the youngsters, the new blood of World Championship Wrestling. A chance to display their skills, and this young man, Christopher Daniels, Stevie Ray, has been a real hit on the independent circuit. Let's see if he can take it up to the big league. Let's see if he can prove himself here in World Championship Wrestling.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Mike, it does not get any higher than WCW. You do not go any further. This is the big league. This is the major league of professional wrestling. And if Christopher Daniels wants to show his stuff, he better get it on with the Kwee man tonight if he keep pacing out his way, if you know what I'm saying.
Stevie really has it in for Paisley, doesn't he, Tony?
Well, you know, Paisley's been at this table before, and she's getting on my nerves. I was getting on your nerves.
There's heat between you and Paisley.
No, ain't no heat between me and her. I'm just telling you like it is, baby. Hey, I'm telling you, look at this. Look at this.
You know, it is very eye-grabbing.
Yeah, let me say, Paisley is stunning. She is beautiful. Not only that, she really carries herself well.
She's pretty in pink.
Man, you guys don't get it, do you? I mean, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, you ain't gonna get it. If it wasn't for Paisley, I think Kwee would be a top guy in WCW at this very moment.
And why do you say that? Are you talking about distractions? Do you feel like Kwee can't remain focused and concentrate on his opponent?
Tony, if I have to answer that for you.
Well, it's Mike, but go ahead.
You're too old for me to help you.
Yeah. Well, you're right on the second part. Look at this. Every time Kwee gets hit or hits, I mean, glitter comes off of his head.
Springboarding to a sunset flip, and a 2 count by Kwee here in the opening minute of his matchup against Christopher Daniels.
You gotta realize, Kwee is in his own domain out here in California, and I think he went to his own hairdresser today.
I guess only his hairdresser would know for sure. Christopher Daniels.
I know.
You know?
Yes, I do.
Fez dressed by Kwee, and I never thought I'd say the name Lee Fez and Kwee in the same sentence.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Kwee is upset. Kwee is upset.
We know when
the referee can't even stop it.
When he gets angry, Stevie, he really turns it loose.
And that's what I'm saying. If he didn't have this jack out here with him distorting his brain, he would probably be a top guy, a top 20 guy in WCW.
Distorting his brain. I guess that says it all. Off the scoop in a slam.
Yeah,
Kwee goes airborne. It's Mike.
I'm Tony over here, Steve. Whatever.
Do we need name tags?
I'm talking to you, Tony.
I know you are.
Well, answer me.
Daniels is going to fly.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think he knocked himself out, Mike.
I don't see how he couldn't have.
I think he knocked himself out.
Went for a flip off the top, off the springboard, and it appeared that he went head first right into the concrete floor, and he's dazed. but he's up.
Yeah, that's the amazing part about this whole thing. He's on his feet.
That's amazing.
Oh,
I mean, it's just the compression of the vertebrae in the neck. When you land on a move like that, it's incredible the resiliency that he has just to be able to get up, and he brings Kwee back into the ring.
Did you see what he just did right there?
Seemed like he had
what he just did?
a conversation there with Paisley.
He told that Jack to get back.
I like it. Go. Get back, you yak.
There it is. That's how you got to treat him, baby.
yeah. Get back, you yak. You got pretty in pink, and only his hairdresser knows for sure.
We touched all bases in this one, haven't we?
Everything, yeah.
That's pro wrestling, baby. Look at this.
Right
Big
hand.
right hand.
Pair of them, now
Big right
3
hand.
on the jaw. Look at the repeated right hands from Kwee. To the ropes goes Daniels, and that drop kick is on target and in tight.
Right on target, right in the lip.
You know, Mike, you said that you never thought you would say Lucas and Kwee in the same sentence, and I can understand why, because of all the glitter and all the fluff. Well, hold on here then.
But you're going to tell me that he can go and he gets a 2 count before Daniels is able to escape. Of course, I read your
You
mind.
read your mind. The guy is fundamentally sound in the ring. Stevie, you would agree with that.
I just want to know one thing, Tony.
What's that?
Why don't you call him a fluffer?
I said fluff. I meant, exterior stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The double underhook by Daniels. Going to take him out.
Oh, man! That's a finish, Tony. What did we call that?
Drove him face first, dropped him on his head, lays back with a nonchalant cover, and I think that may have cost him, Stevie.
Kick out, nonchalant. That's the inexperience of a guy that's been working on the independent circuit with the junior league guys, and he's up in the big leagues right now. You got to take advantage of every opportunity.
Just what we talked about at the top of this matchup. Is he going to be able to take it to the next level to compete here in WCW? Out of the fireman's carry. Kwee able to avoid him. Now from behind, Daniels with a half Nelson. He blocked it. Oh, shooting down the canvas. Now can he follow up with the pin attempt?
Push your leg.
Shoulders are down and
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give it to Kwee. Give it to him. Give him his props, Mike. Give him his props, Tony.
He deserves every bit of it.
Well,
And
why
here,
didn't you say anything, man?
well, sometimes you can just talk
You
too
got
much.
your eye over there on Paisley like every other clown around this building does.
Oh, we were momentarily
She
distracted.
is beautiful. Wave to her.
So what?
Let's take another look at this one, guys. Tony, take it.
Take a look. Oh! Head first, like you said, Mike, on the concrete. And then Kwee with a glitter buster sending down Christopher Daniels.
Glitter buster, Stevie. You can say it.
You didn't like that?
So what?
That was an ad lib. Your winner, Kwee.
He scores the victory on Worldwide. Let's send it back to the studios after this timeout.
Explain to Scott Steiner, brief him as to what went down. Wonder what's going to go through that man's mind when he hears what went down here.
How is Flair going to talk his way out of this one? Talk about the cruiserweights that might get a shot at Chavo. The first, the return of Mike Modest.
Michael Modest has a golden opportunity in front of him right now. He and his opponent will be coming out here, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. As you heard Mike Sanders a few minutes ago, Flair been scouring the world looking for 2 of the great cruiserweights, and he's found them right here. Michael Modest, a young man out of New York, and Christopher Daniels, a North Carolina native, both in their mid-20s. Modest has wrestled only here in the United States, but Daniels has wrestled around the world, very well known in Japan, Puerto Rico, Mexico, and London, and a golden opportunity here to wrestle on Nitro.
New ownership means new opportunities. 2 men making the most of those opportunities right now in Modest and Daniels.
Modest sends Daniels down, and the fallen angel Christopher Daniels with a right hand on the side of the head of Modest. Oh, what a great move that was. Innovative Andre takedown, and then he just whipped the arm. That'll break a wrist, and that'll dislocate his shoulder.
Oh, look at that. Mike Modest is wrenching out the left shoulder of the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. There's not a torn rotator cuff in there. I don't know why.
Into the ropes goes Modest. Oh, and then Daniels with a knife edge chop. It stunned him. He tried to go on top. A high-risk maneuver. You take that chance of that happening on this television program, Scott.
High risk indeed. That's why they call them high-risk maneuvers. The cruiserweights live and breathe by that. And Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, just proved it.
Duck the kick that time. A pickup. Oh, on top. fall-away slam that time. Modest showing that he has a lot of power reserve to go with the quickness that we had heard so much about.
You're seeing Mike Modest take advantage of the miscue earlier by the fallen angel Christopher Daniels, already taking out the head, but now, no! Landed on his feet out of the snap. Oh!
Taking full advantage of it. The power, what a technician Michael Modest is. It's a young man who trained out in California. You see Daniels, who trained in Chicago. They have both won championships in the independent circuit, but now this is their big opportunity. And just too much bulk that time. He blocked it, and the fallen angel goes to the middle. The Enziguri kick on the back of the head.
Modest all the way out in front of our broadcast position. Daniels taking every opportunity. He realizes he dodged a bullet earlier on, and now Daniels with Modest. Oh, right in front of us, Tony. Oh!
Right into the cameraman. Christopher Daniels, who made a mistake moments ago on that top rope, now has rebounded.
Did you see that agility by Christopher Daniels? Modest doesn't know until now where he is. Oh!
In a scheme that had to go back in. Great athleticism by both men. Michael Modest still down. He's about top of that time. He connects.
Springboard splash from the top to the floor. Daniels may have injured himself in that one. High risk one more time. They're giving it all.
Yeah, you got to ask yourself, when you're given this opportunity here in World Championship Wrestling to be on Nitro, how far will you push it? And I think we're seeing here that both men will push it all the way. If they do, drop kick.
Brought in specifically to see if they had what it takes to get into the ring with the Cruiserweight Champion, Chavo Guerrero Jr. And thus far, Tony, oh, look at that split-legged moonsault by Daniels.
On target 1-2. Many people say that Christopher Daniels is the greatest cruiserweight on the independent circuit. The uncrowned world cruiserweight champion is what many fans have called him. And he's showing us he has a lot of offense.
Oh! Dragon suplex, and he went all the way over and landed on the crown of his cranium.
Modest showing us that he is the more powerful of the two men, and he's just going to cover.
No.
And now we got a 2 count.
Daniels still seeing stars after that one. Boy, Modest showing unbelievable power for a man his size. But Daniels so quick, just like that. Cut Modest off at the very top.
Modest stunned. What's he going to do here? Up on. Oh! From the top, a version of a sit-out powerbomb or sit-out snapmare. 1, 2.
Wow. Modest kicked out at 2. They are leaving it in the ring, Tony. They're not leaving anything in the dressing room. They're going all out to impress World Championship Wrestling.
Their lives could change tonight with a contract to WCW. Head scissor takeover from the top.
Modest, Daniels out in center ring. Modest high on top. Nobody home.
Well, I love this kind of effort, this kind of emotion by two men who are just leaving it all out on the table here tonight, giving us everything. Middle turnbuckle to the top. Springboard moonsault. He's got him 1. He's got him 2. And he didn't beat him.
Daniel, double level springboard moonsault, and Modest still kicked out. That's how much heart they have. That's how much fight. It's pure adrenaline right now. Two young men trying to show their wares to World Championship Wrestling.
To the entire world, Scott, you got to leave it all right here. You got to give everything.
Agility.
Michael Modest got in, picked him up. Oh, my goodness. Face first on the mat. When he thought it was going to be like a choke slam. A 1, 2. He went the other way with it, and Daniels kicks out.
Strictly on instinct. They don't want to hear that third count. The years on the independent circuit have taught them that. But Tony, such effort. Oh, wait a minute. We've seen this one.
Look at this. Run. Oh, that's it.
That's got to do it. Wrapped him up. Reverse backbreaker out of the suplex position.
A cover. 1, 2, and he's on the ropes.
Unbelievable presence by the fallen angel Christopher Daniels.
Ring positioning. I talked to Modest earlier. I said, what do you use as your finishing maneuver? He described it. He said, I don't have a name for it yet. Well, it was spectacular. And now, Daniels has him hooked.
Butterfly double underhook by Daniels. Modest trying to use his bulk to block it. No go. Up and plants him. Butterfly power bomb.
Both men are down, and Daniels cannot make a cover. Finally, rolls on top of him, and whoa, no.
everything in their arsenal. They're throwing at each other. But neither man will stay down for the 3 count. What intensity we're seeing. Knife edge chops across the chest. Just trying to beat each other. They can't finesse, they can't wrestle. They're just going to try and beat each other. Here we go.
How is this thing going to end? Who's going to prevail? Who's going to survive this contest? Crossbody. Hit a crossbody over the top, and both men are dumped out.
Oh, come on. This can't end in a countout. They've given too much. They've still got some.
Wait a minute. What is this? That's the world champion's music.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's he doing?
He just got some bad news. You know he don't.
Wait a minute.
Scotty, what? No!
This can't be happening. These 2 men gave us everything.
Oh, man! He just got the bad news from the boss. Oh, and he's taking it out on these 2 youngsters.
2 men who came into WCW. Oh. This was their shot. This was their one moment.
No, not with the lead pipe. Scott, no! Scott!
He's taking this away from what's he doing?
In the world?
He's got
Oh, my God! That was Daniel's leg! Scott, no! He's flipped! Scott!
A human body doesn't turn like that!
Oh, come on!
My God, he's taken away their match, and he may have taken away their careers.